Oh, my bad. I had the mic off. Man, I'm sorry. But anyways, so I'm about this big now. Like well, you couldn't hear me, but I was saying my AT&T service is pretty good, but I had to restart my internet just so I can get a good connection. But my belly size is really out there. I used to be something like that. Something like that. On the road with it. I got pictures. I got proof. But now I'm something like just a little bit above, just a little bit below that. So I'm gonna go that. I'm gonna go that because I gotta be proper to my situation. So portion, stocky. I'm more stocky. I'll go about 20%. Alright, so that's about good right there. Body features, skull, what? Oh, I got a big head. My head is huge. I'll go about 80%. Oh, nope, messed up. Okay. Hands. I actually got small hands for some reason. But they fat, but they just small, like fat fingers. Anyways. Buttock size. What? Oh man. Yeah, this PS4 DJ. I'm playing this Skyforge. They said buttock size. Is that? Yeah, that's buttocks. I don't know about that, man. Without it seeming too weird, I'm just gonna skip it. I'm not even gonna explain it. All right. Hairstyle. You gotta give me dreads. If you ain't got dreads, I'm really not into the hairstyles. They gotta give me something. My dress is long too. I mean, they down my back almost. Yeah, man, they going all out. I mean, to talk about buttocks is kind of weird. But my hair is pretty long, man. This is not substantial. This is not cutting it. I don't even know like what's to. I gotta go to ponytail because my hair long. I mean, I do rock it, my dreads in a ponytail. But it's just like that hair is not fitting my situation. This little thing here is not fitting my situation. Let's see. There's nothing else I can do. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go this way, y'all. Y'all just gotta forgive me. You seen the relay? My beard game is like this. A little bit more like that with a little bit more like that. Yeah, that's fitting. I wish it was like this or like this. Well, maybe we can play a little fantasy and I can pretend. Nope, because I made my gut fat. Oh, so you... My wife don't play the game. She not into the gaming thing. She's into baking and baking. Alright, so my beard game is like that for sure. My face actually kind of look like that. Not to be weird or anything. No, I don't like that. I look more like this. Hold on, let's see. No, I look more like this. Honestly, maybe because my forehead is pretty big. So I'm gonna roll with that. Hair color. You know what? Just cause this is fantasy, I want to rock this because I'm 30 now and I feel like I'm old. Wow. Oh no, we already put it up there. I already put it up. You can check it out. Me and the family, me and the kids was racing. I only raced because my son said he beat me in a race, which I have no knowledge of, so I had to race him because I'm sure he didn't beat me. I beat a lot of people in my day, And even though I have a lot of pride in my son, a lot of expectations in him, I'm sure he didn't beat me. So I had to race him at the end of the video to prove that he didn't beat me. But outside of that, we had a lot of fun. I mean, even with that, we had a lot of fun. Yeah, so you can check that on my channel, dude. That's up there. We have posted that. You can see actually how I look. I have a big gut. I'm probably being modest with this guy for some reason. But I really have a big belly. Eye shape. This is a lot into this. My eyebrows are a little, I don't know. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with 80 brow height. Let's see. Nah, my eyebrows ain't that. My eyebrows kind of low to my eyes. Brow depth. I'm not really understanding this, so I'm gonna keep it at 80. Brow width. Oh, no, this eye width. My eye width is not that much. I keep it right there. Alright, we're going eye color. My eyes are actually green. No, they're not. They're actually brown. So, rock with the brown. Eye color, nose shape, nose length. My nose is not that long. My nose is pretty wide. Cheekbone, not that high. They're pretty high. Cheekbone width. What's up? What's going on? Okay. Whatever. I'm just rolling. Jaw shape. I don't know. You said you must. Oh no, you're almost elderly. If you're 36, you're almost elderly. Get your Depends, go ahead. I think CVS still open. You can pull up on them around this time. Go on, get your Depends, get your depositories, whatever you need to get your day going. I'm just messing with you. Okay, I think this is about right. So I'm going to the next one. Mask. Now I actually got my eye poked up, my eye scratched up. Like when I was hooping, this guy literally just ripped my eyeball. So for the sake of that, I'm gonna put an eye patch on. Cause that was known for my jump shot. My jump shot is ridiculous. Before Curry was, I was. Believe me. Before Curry, I was. Alright, so I'm gonna go roll with the eye patch. Kind of look like Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid style. I'm gonna roll with it. Earrings. I do keep some studs in my ear. So I'm gonna rock with the studs. What's this one? Oh, that's earlobe. Okay, alright. Let's see. Purple. Not too much on the purple. I'm more on these. Yeah. Alright. Tattoos. I understand the law, statutes, and commands, so I won't get no tattoos, but I will look at them. This more look like war paint. This one. I kind of like that. That's more like teardrops. Stars. I'm gonna just rock with the I want to rock with this because it look pretty nice. But this is, to me, it's not tattoo. I don't care what they say. It's really just war paint. All right, tattoo color. And we're gonna try to match this thing on my eye. No, because that look kind of printy. Purple rainish. I don't want that. Well, you know what? I think we might not go with this war paint because it's not really fitting. Well, unless I just rock the black. I'm gonna rock the black. On to the next. type. You know, I played running back, so I gotta kind of go with the heavy run, and I was a beast too. I'm not just saying this stuff because of whatever reason. I'm actually trying to be truthful. Okay, I'm done with the run. What's up? Alright. My stand. Why they not? My stance aggressive. Normal. Yeah, I'm more laid back. I'm like, whatever, you know. Alright, that's my guy right here. Yeah, Princey. That eye paint was kind of Princey. Oh, hold on. Let me turn this down so y'all can hear me.
We're heading for Iron Ore. Our mission is to clear the town of enemies and evacuate the civilians. Keep your eyes open and be careful. We're not immortal. Questions? All right then.
Hope y'all can hear me good through this. Yeah, man, I am up. I am up and I'm at it and I am going at it.
I'll be waiting for you in my temple.
I'm not gonna lie. I had me about a half a bottle of wine, and I am up. I was supposed to be asleep. I was putting my daughter to sleep, but then I started watching movies, and now I'm like, you know what? Let me go play the game. So I'm up. I got this guy. I wish I could name him. His name would be something like John Boye or something to that effect. But yeah, I'm up. I'm all the way. So I'm gonna talk to this guy, see what's up.
This is Iron Ore. We received a distress call. The town is being attacked by birds. The town's residents are in hiding. We need to find and evacuate them.
You know, I never got to pick my
Cassian, report.
I don't know how to play this thing. The last good movie, man, it's hard to tell. I've seen a bunch of terrible movies. Yeah, no, I just had to come back because I had to restart my internet. I don't even know how to play this, so I don't even know what's going on. Okay, squares to do that. Let me see, X is to jump, circle is to jump. I'm just trying to figure out my way as I go. Gotta save these people, I guess. Being pretty straightforward, a little hack and slash action. I'm cool with that, I guess.
Back off! Somebody help me! Help me!
Get out of here, boy. I don't know what I'm doing. Hack and slash. Oh, okay, got a little superpower action. I'm just trying to really figure this out as I go, because I didn't get to pick any class. They said I would get to pick a class, but I didn't. And I'm kind of upset about me not having dreads. Like this is not me. I don't feel like me. I feel like I'm somebody else. We're gonna pretend that he's dreads. You know. And I just hit another button. I don't know what this button do. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna try to figure this out as I go. Get the feel of it. I just asked this guy to go on a mission with me. Clearly, he's not up to the task, but I was, and I'm doing it. I don't know why I'm doing it. I just talked to him. He's the first person I've seen. Going back. And these guys are very easy to beat. I don't have it on. I didn't pick any difficulty level. Roll with it. Oh yeah. Oh man, Bright. Oh man, that movie. I had said. Matter of fact, that's the last good movie I saw. Was Bright. Okay, I got this rat guy. He don't seem like a real threat. I don't think I really worry about this. He's not really. I'm gonna beat him Oh, okay, my remote control just talked to me. Shalom, James. I'm out here playing this Skyforge. But yeah, Bright was an excellent movie. It was. Now look, I like Will Smith. He's a great actor. He seemed like a great personality on TV. I really like what he do, man. I'm a fan of what his style of how he deliver what he supposed to deliver on script. You know, a lot of people, you know, you see him and then they just don't really fit the script or not really making the script for them. I'm big on acting, even though I think I can act. I think I'm like Denzel, but I have never acted before in my life. But I feel like I could.
Come on,
so,
come on. You won't take me alive.
Anyways, Bright Man was extremely biblical. It had a lot of references to us. I mean, even the guy Jacoby. I mean, it's Jacob. I mean, how easy did they make it for us to cycle through this thing? And I really do think that, you know, it's the one truth on the planet is that we are the children of the Most High. We are the children of the people that was cast out and had all this power and had all this strength in us. And even now I look at, like, this is what I said to my wife a couple days ago. I said, if none of the basketball players were hoop, I mean, because it's basically a height thing, a registration height wise for you to get into the NBA. You know, like, you tall, you got a chance to make it. And a lot of brothers who tall, who just hoop just off because they tall, they go overseas and hoop. And I said, like, if all them brothers, just take LeBron, if he was in the hood, who can stop that man? Only a bullet would be able to stop that man from saying, I'm about to go and knock everybody out on the block. I mean, not on the block, but like, you know, I'm ready to take over our neighborhood and get everybody out of our neighborhood. Who can stop 150 of those guys
immortal
with that mentality? So if you take everybody from the NBA with the enthusiasm and strength of the Most High and put them back in the hood, and they say, we tired of this. So all the brothers over 6'6" stepped up and said, you know what, we about to take over our neighborhood. We're getting all the Chinese people out of here. We're getting all the Arabs out of here. We're going to make this our neighborhood like they did in Black Wall Street. Who can stop them? Who can stop them? Nobody. They would have to come and kill us. So when I look at sports, I say this was their chance to get all our warriors out of our midst and put them in sports and get them millions. They had to listen, Tristan Thompson is the worst player on the Cavs. I mean, he has no purpose for us on the sports side. But this big Negro, I'm sure he can choke slam somebody to the ground or even under the ground. And they give him $15 million just to keep him, I mean, you know, mentality-wise, because it's a thing that's perpetuated. So even people, you know, they just teach them to, they pay them to circumvent them into a scenario where they not out there serving the Most High. So, you know, with that, I feel like, you know, a lot of our warriors is playing football or playing basketball. All these, and then if they was in the hood, we be like, man, you tall as ever. You a giant. These are our warriors. I would like to think King David wasn't walking around here, no 5'7", lightweight brother. He was probably walking around here at 6'5", muscular, ready to, I mean, stone cold stun anybody at a second moment's notice. And them warriors are gone. They putting all their energy and spirit into sports, and it was a plan. It was a strategic plan to get these warriors, our warriors, who, if the Most High was using them, prophecy wise, we will be a little ahead of the game. I think we, and our decisions, honestly, do not mess up prophecy, but affect prophecy, because it's gonna happen. He didn't say at a particular time, but he said this stuff is gonna happen. And I think we do have the ability to speed up or slow down, and they know that. So, and I think with giving these people $200 million will stop anybody from having any type of animosity towards anybody. Give me $200 million right now, I wouldn't know what to do. Will I be a servant of the Most High? Who knows? With $200 million, who wouldn't second think anything that they doing? I mean, the love of money is the root of all evil. Money ain't the root of all evil, but the love of money. Even Solomon said money answereth all things. So he understood that money do play a part in our salvation, where we can help brothers and sisters, even the poor. How can the poor get fed if the people with some substance can't help them? So we understand money do play a part. And I'm about to die. But yeah. I mean, think about that. Think about you right now in your life and what you capable of. I guess I'm supposed to have been beating that dude. I'm not sure. So, and what you capable of, and in your passion for the Most High, and all of a sudden, I mean, let's just think hypothetically. Let's think on some other stuff. Hypothetically, you get $200 million tomorrow. The first thing would be, because you're a servant of the Most High, you know what? I want to help my brothers and sisters. You know, you're going to do that. And then after you feel whatever you feel to be satisfactory enough, what you gonna do with the rest of the money? You're gonna be out here doing whatever you want to do, because you won't be able to help yourself. And what Christ said to that rich man, he didn't tell that rich man to never be rich again. He said, right now, with the riches you got, with the riches you got, I died. With the riches you got, sell it. And that man said, no. He was a law keeper. He was keeping the law, but he said, sell what you got right now. I mean, give away what you got right now. He said, no, I wouldn't do it. And I'm not familiar with the rest of the story, but I think he just walked away from him like, all right, well, yeah, you ain't gonna be a true servant because you rich as ever. So I'm saying to you, even to me, because I'm not in that situation, but I would like to think that in that situation, a lot of us will be like, $200 million? I'm Gucci. I'm good. Who wouldn't think that's from the Most High? Who wouldn't think $200 million wasn't from the Most High? Who wouldn't think that? So, you know, I think a lot of these cases, man, these brothers, and I've seen the interviews with these brothers, man, after the game, and they come through and what they say, all praises, they say Jesus or whatnot, but they understanding that God is giving them something. So they saying all praises. So at the end of that, I'm saying to y'all on the flip side of that thing, who wouldn't think that's from the Most High? We can't judge these brothers, man. We don't know what these brothers and what is in their mind. I know we don't understand too. The Most High let you believe what you want to believe in. If you want to be some type of evil, He gonna allow you to believe that is right, and He gonna allow you to be evil. It's simple as that. I mean, it's harsh, but it's the fact. If that's what you want in your heart, how can you be a servant of the Most High? Why would He change you or try to change you when you ain't sincerely want to serve Him? So I'm saying it to say, again, just think about it to yourself. Not me. I done work hard for the Most High. I try my best. I know, like y'all brothers. And for me, you know, with the music thing, been a big part of me trying to serve the Most High, and I praise the Most High daily. I mean, I pray for people, man, that have nothing to do with me. And because of this, you know, I wasn't doing this before the truth, but the truth allowed me to love brothers outside of myself. Seriously, not just, oh man, I got love for my people. No, that's bull, that's BS. When you actually say you love your people and you do stuff to actually prove it, then I think the Most High look upon you and say, you know what? You know, you try. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm feeling. He may be like, listen, brother, John, whoever you calling yourself, you tried your best, but your best wasn't enough. And I will completely understand, because we've been so filthy for so long. So I'm looking at this thing like, I know I ain't playing the game, I'm just running around because I'm talking to y'all. But anyways, I'm looking at this thing like, give me $200 million right now. I don't know what I would do. I would try to help. I would help brothers and sisters. But then I'm sitting here with $175 million. I'm like, what else to do? Oh, let's go to the Bahamas. Let's go to an island somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm subject to anything. Sports guys, with our brothers and sisters in these sports, they only did that because I think they was warriors. They know the big Man, what big burly? You rarely now. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Now, cause of the sports, the big guys you see usually ain't the biggest in spiritual wise. They not about no action. They took all the brothers who really about action, who are aggressive, and put them in sports, and they paid them millions and millions of dollars. Cause if they was in the street, they will fall under Ecclesiastes. A wise man, he's angry, because he see the situation. They not angry at nothing that's going on, because they making $15 million a year. That makes no, think about what we make a year. I looked at what I make a year, and it's under $30,000. $30,000. And I don't even see that at one time. That's over time and me working overtime and overtime. These brothers making 15. Let's go lower. Let's go to $1 million. $1 million a year. A good trucker makes $700,000 a year. Maybe. That's if he traveling all over the country. These brothers and sisters are making a lot of money. They don't have no spirit to take over nothing, because they are being subject to the thing that they need to be against, and it ain't their fault. It's a perfect plan of this society. I know I'm going off, man. I ain't playing the game, but I'm gonna go and start to play the game a little bit. But yeah, man. With the whole sports thing, man, I really feel it was to get our warriors out of society. So now we don't have an army. If all these LeBron James, because they all big dudes, I don't know if you ever seen these hoopers in the NBA. They not weak body. They grown men. Who standing over 6'7" and can punch your lights out. One solid hit can knock your lights out. These warriors are hooping or playing football, and all the warriors' goals, because they know they warriors and they know they solid in what they do. Their only goal is to play sports. They not thinking, I'm gonna be a part of the military. When David time, he had all them guys who would be hooping. They was in the military. The ones who had the spirit to fight and the spirit to overcome and defeat things, and had they had an animosity, but enthusiasm to be competitive. They was in the army, and they was handling business. I know I'm going off, man, but I know for a fact. I'm gonna ask y'all again. If tomorrow you woke up to $200 million, would you sincerely, don't say yes before you analyze everything, would you sincerely serve the Most High? I say maybe. I'm telling to you guys and to me, maybe. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. That's too much money for you to say, oh, I will serve the Most High in every instant. And if you can sincerely say that, congratulations. Me, I don't want nothing to do with that money. I'm already in the battle and I have nothing. So I have nothing and I'm already in the battle. So to say, if you give me $200 million for maybe a couple years, I may be solid with the Most High. Yeah, I'm doing this, doing that. And then I look up like, oh man, I can go kick it with who? I can be where? Man, stop. So, and they did that to our brothers who sincerely wanted to serve the Most High, or who was capable of serving the Most High, and then they chose their life, not because of any wickedness or whatever, but because they wanted. Who would turn down the money? Nobody's turning down the money. So look, it is what it is, man. But I said all this to say, a lot of our warriors and a lot of our military is playing sports. They big Negroes. Who would want to fight a war? I'm talking about even if it wasn't hand-to-hand combat. I'm talking about, you see a guy coming down strapped with a rocket launcher on his back and he's standing 6'8". You like, hold on. The fact that rocket launcher can blow up a radius of 3 miles. You like, hold on. We just saying. If that rocket launcher could blow up a radius of 100 feet, right? and that dude charging for you, you ain't even gonna think about that rocket. You gonna say, what is this big Negro doing? Charging towards me. I am out of here. You not even think, you thinking the rocket is secondary to this big Negro charging towards you. And we don't have those guys no more. And all the big Negroes in the hood, what they doing? Where they at? Where is they at? Somewhere smoking, high as a kite, wondering if they should have went to the NBA. They don't have no spirit on them to go conquer nothing or to be about no action for the Most High. I'm not talking about for no political stance, because we know what that happened. We know you can't get into politics and not be corrupt. We ain't talking about no politics. We talking about brothers who like, man, I want to serve the Most High, and I'm about that action for the Most High, and let that spirit of King David kick in. And who about that? And the ones that they see who can possibly initiate any spiritual movement, I think, because I think it's bigger than sports. Let me tell you something. I'm only 5'11". I was a beast at sports. But put me in a 6'8" frame, I'm a monster. Unstoppable. And that spirit of me wanting to dominate would not stop at sports. It's going to keep going on to, hold on, why am I in the hood with these other 6'8" Negroes and who want to dominate, instead of us thinking like, why are we in this situation? Let's change our situation tonight. Let's all go out there tonight and let's go take over this. First, we're going to start off with this Arab stove because he's serving pork by the pound. So we're going to go knock this Arab stove off the block. I mean, that's how I think, man. And I know, and to me, it's factual, because no matter how much we want to think that what's possible and what's not possible, anything is possible. And I believe for 100% fact that these brothers who standing 6'5" and above, solid muscle, working out every day to hop on a court, if they did that for the Most High, saying, okay, we the warriors of the Most High, who could stop them?
I wish I could visit the training hall.
Y'all name some people who can stop them. Exactly. Ain't nobody who can stop them, man. I know I'm going off on that. But because, you know, actually, and then I'm playing this game, and it's a warrior game, and I'm like, you know, all this is, you know, it just kind of playing part. That's why I'm kind of going off on this little spiel. And
I wonder why it isn't.
But yeah, man, ain't nobody can stop these brothers. Ain't nobody can stop us. It don't matter if you 5'7". You got the spirit of the Most High. You know, we know what King David did from the jump when he was a kid. Took over this giant. Well, you know, hey, listen, he took a giant out when he was a kid, and I'm sure he grew to be pretty solid himself. And then you got this guy who has the spirit of knocking out giants on your squad, and do you multiply that times, let's say, how many people in the NBA? I think 60 people go to the NBA each year. What you got? 32 teams. Multiply that by 15. I don't know math. That's a lot of Negroes, and we ain't counting the 300 colleges that don't get to, all them brothers who don't get to go, who big as ever, who end up overseas or you know hiding somewhere. Where matter of fact, where's all these big Negroes at? Where is they at? Because if they don't go to the NBA, I know a lot of people, a lot of brothers, man, they kind of dip off overseas. But outside of that, where is they? They pay them brothers, man. They pay them brothers. Even if you working for Amazon, you sending 6'5", man, they paying you. They don't want you out in these streets knocking no heads off, not starting no revolutions. People say the revolution will not be televised. I'm kind of thinking that's not the truth. The revolution will be televised. It's gonna be televised for a short time. Then they're gonna cut it off. They're gonna shut it. They're gonna shut all the TVs off. Because you ain't gonna be able to hide from it. It's gonna be everywhere, and it's not gonna. Honestly, it won't start with us, because we so docile. And our warriors are gone. So you took away our military. You made us docile. You give us these little gizmos and gadgets like the PlayStation 4. Okay, I'm gonna hit somebody so I can start playing. You give us these gizmos and stuff, and let us play the PS4. And we just kicking it. We honestly don't want to hurt nobody. We don't want to do nothing outside of peace and harmony. And you put us in these situations where peace and harmony is hard to obtain. The only thing we want is the most hardest thing to obtain. You took away our military. So what's going to happen is they're going to fight each other. And in the midst of them fighting each other, they're going to forget about us for a while. And then in that time, we're going to be able to link in fully with the Most High. And it's going to be different. It's going to be different. Just on layman's terms. You know what I'm saying? Just on some basic stuff. Just different. I mean, that's how I look at it, man. That's how I see, from what I read and what I visualize and what I hope to manifest. You know, because my part is, you know, it's not to be in front of the battlefield, but I know with some people, brothers, who is to be in front of the battlefield. And I don't know if it ain't my part. I'm gonna say that I don't know if it ain't my part. I just know what I'm able to do now is you know, play my part from my position and only do my position. But hey, at the end of the day, whatever the Most High put me, man, I gladly accept. I don't know what's
Every time I hear there's another immortal, I wonder why it isn't.
So, but yeah, man, it's deep, man, and a lot of brothers and sisters kind of, I'm gonna just say it like it is. They kind of get kind of weird with the whole thing, not really putting it in reality. Like, I understand it. I mean, a lot of amazing things happen, supernatural things happen all the time, but people not putting it in reality. You gotta kind of mix reality with the supernatural.
Oh, my
well, not supernatural, but like the science fiction that people talk about that nobody never witnessed. But you gotta kind of find a way to mix that in reality, and then you can come to me. Only for me, I was able to make that full circle when I found out ways to mix the supernatural, which was different from the science fiction-y things nowadays. But the supernatural is different from science fiction and supernatural. That's two different things. But I was able to take the supernatural and mix it into reality, and come up with a world in my mind and how things will play out. Because everybody thinks about how things will play out. That transport capsule, and it made sense to me. In the training hall. The spiritual warriors are gone. They gone. They being paid off unconsciously. And them brothers, I mean, who think about? I don't know if any of y'all play sports, but when I was hooping, I remember, man, 2013. I used to go to the gym. This was after, you know, my glory day, my hooping days was over. My hooping potential days, my football days, all that was over with. But I used to go up to the rec, and I used to lock the rec down. I'm talking about people like, hey, let me get him. I used to lock the rec down. And then I kind of lost that spirit to play sports. And then I used to come to the gym, and I couldn't get picked up. And I just think to myself, like, dang, why can't I get picked up? Well, of course, I put on a little weight. But it was because my spirit wasn't there. My enthusiasm to dominate and take over this thing wasn't there. I didn't have that spirit to do that no more. So, you know what I mean? It just played, it manifested on the court. I just couldn't shoot the shot I wanted to. I couldn't get to the hole the way I wanted to. I wasn't, you know, I just wasn't in it no more. But now think about that, the way you able to manifest something in your spirit. Okay, think about this. I thought about this too. I used to get into a lot of fights, and you know, I wasn't big on fighting because I was a cool dude. I mean, let's go hoop, let's go play football, you know, whatever. But you know, I used to get in a lot of fights because my family, they was kind of rowdy, and I was the only boy in my family. It was just me and my sister, so I had to take up for her a lot. And I remember getting into fights, and you know, people used to say they black out, but I don't think they black out because this is what I used to do. I used to focus, like I used to zone out, like. Not zone out, but zone in. And I used to, like, in my body, my mind used to, like, my spirit it went backwards. But my focus and my eyes was on whatever I was on, and I was strategic with it. I was like, okay, I'm about to hit this guy here and here. and I know it's going to affect them. And I wasn't. It was kind of like not stepping out of your body, but stepping back in your body. And it was weird, but it's called tunnel vision. I had tunnel vision when I had to do what I had to do. Whether it was sports, whether it was defending my family, whatever it was, I had tunnel vision. Think about tunnel vision linked in with the Most High. How unstoppable will we be? And I think tunnel vision, and I really wanted to talk about it. I was going to do it on Wine and John, you know, just to hang back and talk to y'all. But man, tunnel vision is actually a spiritual thing. And we're not able to tap into it all the time. We only able to tap onto it only in specific moments. That is the supernatural thing that's reality. I think we kind of taking that supernatural thing and making it science fiction-y, which is not reality, but tunnel vision, which you able to focus on something so deep that you able to do whatever your mind is able to manifest. And everybody witness, and everybody can testify to that. I know we talk about scripture where it say 2 or more witnesses. I got 1 million witnesses who could testify to tunnel vision. And then, like I said, I'm relating that to hooping. Because when I was hooping, I had tunnel vision. I used to go into the gym and didn't miss a shot. I used to come to pull up whatever I wanted to pull up, whatever shot I wanted to get, and make it. I mean, people used to pull up on me like, man, you didn't miss a shot this game. I'm like, yeah, I had tunnel vision. I used to tap into that. But once I lost the spirit to have that tunnel vision for the hooping, I developed tunnel vision for the music. And then when I developed tunnel vision for the music, I was able to manifest and put together any song I wanted to put together and make it sound how I felt I wanted to make it feel in my heart. So tunnel vision is the spirituality that we have. We don't have to talk about nothing outside of us that the Most High put in us to manifest spiritually. So tunnel vision, I know I keep saying it, because it's that deep. Because we look at it as something that, you know, people try to do. And this is what they try to do to try to make themselves have tunnel vision. I mean, because anybody can tap into it. A white person can tap into it. A Arabian can tap into it. A Chinese man can tap into tunnel vision. Anybody has the ability to tap into tunnel vision. But tunnel vision, they try to say it's, they try to put it into shot form or drug form. And it's called adrenaline. They used to call it adrenaline. But what that do is give you tunnel vision. They try to put the spirit of you connecting with spirituality and having you separate yourself from anything outside of failure. Now think about how deep that is. You can separate yourself outside of anything that is failure, anything that is below of not accomplishing your goal. You can separate yourself from that. It's called tunnel vision. And people, we look at that as something so, you know, basic. Man, that is deep. And that's how I've been rocking my whole life, man. Understanding that these little things that they call basic and simple is actually super deep. They have to make it something that you don't think about too much. There's another one that I think about a lot. It's called what's it called? When something happened and then like, oh man, coincidence. Ain't no such thing as no coincidence. There's no such thing. Okay, think about this. Think about the fact to me, there's no such thing as coincidence. And just rock with me for a minute. You accept the fact that there's no such thing as coincidence. So now when things happen, what happened? Spirituality happened. You connected into something and asking for something, and it happened at that time. Or you connecting yourself to a spiritual thing, not knowingly, and you manifesting stuff around you, and you calling it coincidence when actually it was you and whatever situation was in to manifest that thing through your spirit to make happen. That's how I look at life, man. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. You have to do something. Who is this guy? To tell you that you can't tap into nothing spiritual. We do it all the time. We go out to the court on a playground and call it tunnel vision. You tapping into a spiritual realm inside yourself that if it was connected completely, because it's all connected to the Most High. If it was connected completely to the Most High, you can do it whenever you want to. But somehow we just tap into it just every now and then. We don't know how we do it, but we doing it. And coincidence, all that stuff, man. They give it names so to minimize what it actually is. It's you tapping into spirituality, bro. Like, you know, these Egyptian guys, they try to get into all that manifesting, blah 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 blah. And it's simple. They call people, the stuff that they try to talk about is the stuff that I'm telling you about, and it's that simple. You ain't gotta buy them. You ain't gotta buy my book to know about tunnel vision, cause you're gonna tap into it again. You're gonna tap into it. If you're a drawer, you're gonna tap into tunnel vision. If you sew, you're gonna tap into tunnel vision. If you're a hooper, football player, you're gonna tap into tunnel vision. If you play Fortnite, you're gonna tap into tunnel vision. It's when you are able to overcome failure, and that's Goku Ultra Instinct. And I told bro, I put it on Facebook. I said, man, I done mastered Ultra Instinct, man. I done mastered it. I can't do it outside of what I need to do for the Most High. But when it's for the Most High, man, I got it. It's all the way. And it's not hard to get it. All you got to do is accept that the Most High is real. Accept that you want to be a servant of the Most. Not accept, but put yourself as a servant of the Most High, and you can tap into these things that in your ability to do all the time. Ultra Instinct. And man, anything I want to do, you know, with the music, man, I can do it instantly. I mean, I do it so much that I'm like, I was telling my wife, I'm like,
you know it isn't true.
Man, I just be coming up with these hooks, and I don't even record them. I just be rapping them in the car. I'm like, man, that's cold. I should put that out. All praises to the Father. And then I don't even put it out. I be just tapping into it. And only reason why I'm able to tap into it because I sincerely believe the Most High is real. I sincerely believe He using me as a vessel to overcome and help not only myself, but brothers and sisters. Y'all can do this too. Everybody is acceptable to this talent because we all spiritual beings. Whether we like it or not, Esau is breathing the same spirit that the Most High put in them. And they are able to tap into it. They not able to tap into it as great as us. Nobody on the planet is. But everybody is able to tap into it. But when we tap into it, they give us $200 million and put us on a basketball court. Because they gotta get us away from society. Think about that. Think about if all them brothers like, you know what, I'm about to tap into this and I'm about to push it forward to conquer and move around and get my people solidified through the spirit of the Most High. Unstoppable. We back on top instantly, overnight.
Every time I
and I'm sitting here playing the game.
I wonder why.
And I can't understand why, you know, and I was, you know, I'm saying not right here playing the game, but when I was playing the game and I just, you know, I think about stuff and I'm trying to figure out like what's really going on with these guys playing with me. These some regular guys. They don't lie. But anyways, yeah, like the prophets, they tapped into Ultra Instinct, they tapped into tunnel vision, they tapped into coincidence, all that stuff they can manifest. And it's at their fingertips. So these guys, you like, man, how can you do that? Or how, man, they tapped into that, man. They was able to do whatever they needed to do, and it was beyond failure. Failure wasn't even an option. They had the ability to go be above failure, and it was that simple. And I've talked about one of my elders, man, and I always talk about Dragon Ball Z to him, cause I remember I used to come in from hooping. Come in from playing, you know, whatever. Come in from anything. I used to run to my auntie house like, hey, can I watch y'all TV? I want to watch some Dragon Ball Z. To understand that they know, man, that's us. Ultra Instinct, and I was getting mad. I'm like, why is the writers writing in where Goku is just unstoppable? At any point in life, whoever he fight, he can just overcome anything at any time. He just keep getting, his power level keep getting higher and higher. And then at the end of Dragon Ball Super, he was like, oh, I can't do it no more. And I'm like, what the hell? Why are they doing this? That's us. We tap into this unbelievable, anything you put in front of us, we can overcome it. And they can't wrap their head around it. They don't know why the hell we can just keep overcoming these situations. We tapping into stuff that they can't even get to. Now they can tap into it too. That's why they do unbelievable things. I've seen some stuff where, man, I'm like, man, this Chinese chick is amazing. She's doing this unbelievable thing. And I'm looking like, you know, just looking at her like, man, that's pretty tight. But we can do anything. We can do 10 times greater than what she was doing. She riding a unicycle flipping bowls off her feet onto her head. I mean, that's pretty amazing. But we can tap into that same spirit, man. And we don't have to do, and the great thing about us is, because the Most High gave it to us, because he promised it to our forefathers, and you know, that he would give us something. Only thing we have to do is say we true servants of the Most High. And now we Ultra Instinct off default. That's why the world hate us. Think about that. Think about if it was a million Gokus walking around. What would you do to a million Gokus who have the possibility individually, if one of them master Ultra Instinct, what would he do? He would take over anything and nobody can beat him. So you got a million of those guys, what you gonna do? Oh, I'll give you 200 million. Well, over here, I'll give you 200 million. I'll give you a trap house. I will give you this. I will give you that. And then I'm gonna rest of y'all, I'm gonna make y'all wish y'all had that stuff, and I'm gonna make it hard for y'all. So y'all don't think about becoming something greater inside yourself, but look for the stuff that I'm gonna give you. That's what I would do. I mean, if I'm trying to conquer something, I would make it so hard. I mean, so easy first for the people initially, and then make it so hard for the other peoples who want to get the stuff that I gave to the first people easily for them to get. Man, listen, and this is what I didn't get, and this is what I tried to understand about the Egyptology brothers and sisters. They try to understand this world, and we're using witchcraft. Like, nigga, you don't need no witchcraft. All you need to do is say, I am part of the spiritual realm that the Most High said I am part of, and then take over. It's that easy. You know, a lot of people gotta work out. Man, I used to go to the gym, then had to do nothing. I used to work out just to show off. And I had to come out the gym like I got it. That's how we is with the other nations. We can work out. Yeah, if we work out, then we a million times better than anybody else. But we ain't gotta work out. We already got it in us. And that correlate, I'm going back to Dragon Ball Z real quick. That correlate to Frieza. Frieza didn't work out. He didn't do nothing. He was already great. As soon as he worked out one time he matched Goku and them's ability to fight. And of course, because Goku, you know, did an alternate. But anyway, I ain't gonna keep talking about Dragon Ball Z, but I am. But man, we got the ability, man, to do whatever we want to do. And we ain't gotta worry about nobody else. We don't have to. You don't have to worry about Esau and them. My elder told me this. He said the Bible is Esau's obituary. It's his obituary. He's a dead man. Why are you worried about a dead man? Would you be worried about somebody on death row? They going to the needle. What do you got to keep talking about that man for? Worry about trying to manifest the stuff that's in you to serve the Most High. And y'all can tap into anything and do the greatest things through the spirit of the Most High. Don't let nothing hinder you. Don't let no bills stop you. Don't let nothing hinder you. Just do what the Most High wants you to do, man, and you good. And it's the only advice I can give you, because that's what I did. I mean, I'm the testimony. That's the only thing I can give you, man. And I try not to be a know-it-all. But I'm sitting here and I did it. So, I mean, if somebody say, oh, I want to climb this mountain, man, but nobody did it, and then some guy come to you like, oh, I did it. I can show you how to do it. I mean, what, you know, I mean, I'm just not, I'm trying my best to explain how not to downplay yourself. Just do it, man. Just do it. You can climb that mountain. Somebody else did it. All right, because a lot of people like to hear somebody else did it before they can do it. Somebody else climbed that mountain. You can climb that mountain too. So, I mean, he a person just like you. He didn't hurt himself. He got some scrapes and bruises before he got to the top of the mountain, but he got there. So, what's stopping you from getting there? You got the same equipment. You probably even got greater equipment, and you can get there even faster. And then climb down and go back up before he even made it up the first time. Man, y'all gotta stop downplaying yourself. Ain't nothing can stop y'all. Ain't nothing can stop us. We got it. We good. We're extra Gucci. We're extra good. And like I say, I mean, it's that easy, man. You don't have to go to no sorcery. You ain't got to be busting no cow, no goat's heads open and drinking blood to try to tap into some tunnel vision or coincidence or none of that. You got it in you. We are the ones who he manifested in to do it in the first place. So you doing extra stuff is only making the Most High mad. He's saying, why is you doing this? I read Numbers. He's saying, why is you doing this? I got you. I'm here with you. And then check this out. The person who created the ability for you to tap in to be the greatest is saying, if you're not able to tap into it, I'm here with you so you can tap into it. God damn, we can't lose. How can we lose? How can we lose? All the Most High is telling you to do is do it. Do it. Not do it like, oh, I want to, whatever the hell you're trying to do. I mean, like, oh, I want to be the greatest employee. No, that's stupid. I'm talking about spirituality, helping brothers and sisters, being the best person you can be. Whatever you got to do for the Most High, do it, man. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. Don't let nobody tell you you need a rank to do it. Well, I mean, what rank was Christ? Think about it. What rank did the people rank Christ? They rank him 0. He was a 0 to everybody. And he was the greatest one because he tapped into stuff that people didn't want to tap in or too scared to tap in or didn't know they couldn't tap in because they didn't think they had the ability to do it. What did Christ say? He said, greater works will you do. Why greater works will we do? And I thought about it. I'm like, man, you doing all this. You feeding all these people with nothing. You walking on water. I mean, a lot of brothers take that as different ways, but whatever. I'm looking at you healing people. You showing people things. How can I be greater than that? That makes no sense to me. And then I sat there and realized, like, wait a minute. You showed us the blueprint. So you started the building. The building looks good from what you built, but you telling us we gonna finish the building. That's greater works. Cause we gonna complete the building. We gonna complete what he started. Don't let nobody tell y'all, man. Don't let nobody tell y'all can't do nothing. I'm gonna tell you something this too. Faith is the thing. It's the key thing. If you got faith, you can do anything. Who can stop you? Who can tell you can't do this when you say in your mind and you say in your body, in your spirit, I can do it? Who can stop you? Who gonna stop you? I know y'all been in situations where people are like, man, you ain't gonna do it. I dare you to do it. Or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of cases there's a lot of negative stuff, but still, even with that, you was able to tap into faith that you can do it, and you did it. It was that simple. And I pray, man, that, I was able to relay what I really wanted to get out, man, that y'all can't not be tamed. We cannot be tamed, and we don't have to go out busting heads. Our warriors is gone anyway. So what we got to do is be on our spiritual thing. We got to go out and enlighten spiritually and do the works that we got to do. And don't let nobody tell you it's stupid. If they tell you it's stupid, you say, what you doing? They're going to say nothing, of course. And then you keep on proceeding on what you doing. Because they ain't doing nothing. People who don't have no ability or don't think they can tap into the ability to do something, they're going to think what you're doing is stupid anyway because they don't know it even exists. So, I mean, if somebody told me, if I'd never seen a dog before and somebody explaining to me a dog, I'm like, man, that's stupid. I never seen no animals. He explained to me a dog. I'm like, bro, that's stupid. Don't talk to me about no dog. And then I finally, you know what I'm saying? And then you finally see the dog like, hey, well, I guess it do exist. So we know that this thing is real. And other people don't. So we have to we can't really describe it, but we have to manifest it. You can't tell people God real somebody who don't believe God. How can you do that? You can't tell an atheist that God real. Talk to him. Say, God is real. And he gonna say, no, he not. You gonna say, yes, he is. And he gonna say, no, he not. And you gonna say, yes, he is. That's an ongoing conversation that leads to nothing. What you gotta do? You gotta show him that the Most High is real. In whatever way that he allows you to show him that the Most High is real. You can't tell people, man. Talk is cheap. And that's probably the only thing that's been talked about. I mean, one of the few things that's been talked about, that's reality. Talk is cheap. talk don't mean nothing. Everybody can talk. Show me. That's why the scriptures say prove all things, and we able to prove anything we want to prove, man. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this lady. So, yo, man, y'all tap into that, man. Y'all tap into the spirit of the Most High. Tap into faith. Faith can move mountains, whether you think it's that's literal or spiritual. It works.
But first you'll need to pick a class.
Nobody can stop
I'll show
you.
you how.
You unbelievable. You are a breed of people that nobody want to exist because you are what's they call that in the video game world? OP. You overpowering. You a cheat code. You the created player. You the created player of this earth. You are the one thing that set everything out of balance. You know, I was playing a wrestling game with one of the sisters who be gathering with us, and I was playing a wrestling game with her son, and he got a creative player, so I'm picking one of the characters, you know, from the game. I think I picked The Rock or somebody, I forget, but he got a creative player. His creative player is so powerful. I mean, one punch you against turnbuckle, he stone cold stunnering you and rock bottom you at the same time. So he just overpowered, and that's how we is. But we think we nothing. So we got all this ability
in a tricky situation,
to take over everything and to do anything, and we think none of that stuff is possible. How? That's ridiculous. Don't allow yourself to be subject to nothing. Even if you think you can't do this or do that, know that you can do something. I mean, don't let yourself be subject to nothing. That's a worth. That's a worth going to waste, and that's what Christ was talking about. I'm giving you talents, go out and make me some more, and then you go burying the joint. He like, you worthless. I can't work with you. You ain't doing nothing. Even though I gave you one talent, you cold at that one thing. I know talents refer to money, but in this instant, it's talent referring to spirituality. You can do that. That one thing that you got, you great at it. You good at it. And don't compare yourself to other Hebrews. You're not supposed to do that because we all great. You talking to a bunch of ultra instincts. That's stupid to compare yourself to another Hebrew who also tapping into ultra instinct. You're going to lose that battle in your mind because you like, what, damn, I'm not as good as this Goku. You a Goku. Look at the other guys who not Gokus and see how more powerful you is than them. Don't compare yourself to other Gokus. That don't make no sense because all these Gokus is on your team. So why would LeBron be mad at somebody else scoring 30 points and they all on the same team? Oh damn, why this guy scoring 30 points? Was Wade mad when he went to Miami and was dogging? No, because they went to the ship every year. So don't worry about no other Hebrew being greater than you. Worry about you being greater than everybody else. And I promise you, you ain't gonna have no more worries. Because you like, my competition ain't with these brothers, my brothers, who I know is had the same ability as me. And they ain't my competition. They on my team. Why? How can we lose then? We can't lose. We can't lose, man. And I know I'm going on and on, but I have to because I just want y'all to know who I am in this walk. Everything I'm telling you is how I think. I'm not competing with you on the music. I know you tapping into the same thing I'm tapping into. So you great, I'm great. We all doing these great things. We all playing for the same team. Why the hell will I compete against you? To the extent where I'm like, oh man, I gotta be greater than this guy who's also tapping into this unbelievable power. We gonna be, that's stupid. That's the stupidest thing you can do is compare yourself to another Israelite. Compare yourself to these other guys who not Israelites. And then see how powerful you is. Then you're gonna look up like, well, I'm actually pretty great. Confidence level gonna reach over 10,000. Is that what they said? That what Vegeta said? You know, he's over 10,000, whatever. But yeah, man, don't compare yourself to Israelites. Compare yourself to everybody else, because we all on the same team. Don't compare yourself to me. Whatever I'm able to do, because I'm tapping into that ultra instinct, you tapping into that ultra instinct, we all can go ahead and take over whatever we trying to take over instantly. Instantly. There's nothing we can't do. Allow yourself to be great. And don't allow yourself to be hindered. Don't think about no other Israelites. Stop thinking about other Israelites and what they doing. They all is trying to get into that realm you trying to get into. If we all on the same team, Whether they believe what you believe completely or not, realize that they on your team. And then once you realize that, you're able to move forward and not be hindered by the hindrance what we've been hindered by while we in the hood. Only reason we can't get out the hood because we want to make this money to stun on this nigga around the corner who should be on our team. We trying to stun on these people who are us, knowing that without knowing that they on our team. We got to stop that. But it ain't gonna come from everybody. It's coming from you and me. We the ones who got to stop it, and we the ones who are going to make the example, and we the ones gonna be able to tell people God real. Because you know how? By example. You can't just talk that stuff, man. And man, that's what I'm on. I'm on trying to better myself in this spiritual realm and all these spiritual abilities without this science fiction-y stuff. You don't have to talk about no science fiction-y stuff and tap into this real supernatural thing. This real supernatural thing. Don't get caught up in this extra stuff. And you can ask me, what is the extra stuff you're talking about? And I'm gonna say, don't get caught up in that. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what's real. You having the ability to never fail is real. Just look into it. We all experienced it. Whatever it was, you might have been on the job and you might have been like, man, I'm going ultra instinct over here. You was tapping into it. You was able to not fail, and we are able to get that. We are able to ascend failure, to get above failure, and that's what we just keep doing. We just keep failing. So we tap into the spiritual thing of the Most High to not fail. I mean, we back where we at the point where we should have been 4,000 years ago, and it's that easy, man. It's that easy, and I really pray that y'all really kind of meditate on that and allow yourself to be subject to the Most High. And listen, the Most High can't be bowed in no ball. You looking at the Most High as He's your God, and He's the God over everything. I call Him the God of creation because I don't want to call Him a name, because then if I give Him a name, then He kind of become a person. He not no person. He's a spirit. Call Him the creator of creation. And then when you call Him the creator of creation, then you look at creation, you say, oh, well, these flowers are creation. Well, these clouds are creation. Then this dirt is creation. And then you say, well, He has a lot of power, and we are the ones He wants to deliver the most power to. Don't subject the Most High to something you can put in a bottle. He ain't no genie. He's greater than that. And I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I don't wanna keep bombarding y'all with everything. Not saying I don't want to. I really want to. But whatever. It is what it is, man. Because I really want y'all to just meditate on some of the stuff and really realize what I'm trying to come at. And that's what I've been doing. I mean, this is just who I've been in this walk. Tapping into the spiritual thing, man. I'm not allowing myself to be subject to no failure. I mean, of course I fail because I'm trying to not allow myself to be a part of this failure. So you gotta kind of fail. They kind of see, okay, I gotta tap in more. So, man, look, man, we got it. We good. We good over here. No matter how bad it is over there, it's good. I'm telling you. As long as you sincerely want to serve the Most High, how can you fail? The creator of creation wants you to pass the test. Okay, He's giving us the test, and He's giving us the answers to the test, and He's saying, go ahead and take the test. Oh, wait, before you take the test, take these answers with you to the test, and go ahead and sit down at your desk and go ahead and pass this test. How can we lose? We can't lose. And that's why we are in this situation, because we are cheating at this thing. We are cheating at it. And He's like, I'm giving you everything you need to pass this test, and you just don't want to do it. But individually, we can overcome that, and we gonna be the light to the brothers and sisters to help them overcome it on a mass level. But, you know, a lot of us is doing it now. And this ain't nothing science fiction-y. It's just simple. I'm sitting there playing the game. How? I'm not different from you. I'm playing the game. Barely. I'm barely playing the game because I don't know what I'm doing. But, listen, man, we got it. Don't listen. I'm going to say it again. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do nothing. We got it. We good. We serving the Most High. No matter how your day go, you know, you're going to get up and go to work tomorrow. And your boss gonna piss you off. You're gonna be on the line, assembly line, moving whatever you gotta move. And you're gonna be looking like, man, this can't be life. Understand, you greater than that. Whatever steps you feel you need to take it in faith. You greater than that. You just greater than that. And do what you gotta do for the Most High first, so you could tap into that faith and be able to just do whatever you wanna do spiritually and righteousness and be good, man. And be good. Okay, we'll look at these comments one more time. I can't even scroll up on the comments, but I see glory be to the Most High. Indeed, judge all men. James D. All praises, bro, man. I appreciate that. Many blessings to Boye. Back at you, bro. Back at you. So yeah, man, y'all just pray and but you can't pray without action. Faith without works is super dead. It's beyond dead. It's super dead. It's not even worth doing nothing. You got all the faith in the world, but you ain't putting your... If you got all the faith in the world to jump over a crack in the ground, but you ain't never doing it, what's the point of you having the faith? You're not jumping over it, so what's the point? It's nothing. So if you got the faith, go ahead and put your faith where your mouth is. And go ahead and do it. You talk a lot. We all talk a lot. Let's go do what we said we talk about. There's just enough sitting there talking about it. I'm not a talker. I'm a doer. I like to think myself as a doer. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I guess I got to pick. I'm just jumping back to the game real quick. I guess I got to pick what type of character build I want. A warrior, that's cool. I'm trying to tap into this Ultra Instinct. That look like a Kamehameha wave. This guy just poured out. I don't know what this guy is. What did he say? Approach, hologram, and pick up. Light. What's that? Bind? Well, can't good. Hey, I'm an Israelite. So I guess I got to roll with that. I'm gonna roll with that one.
Attacks from a distance, inflicts less damage than the cryomancer, but has a higher survivability. This basic support class is important in any group. Their powers are aimed at protecting their teammates.
Man, I want to attack some stuff. Whatever. I'm gonna roll with Incarnation of Light, the light of Finder, or Finder switches to the... I don't know which type of credit, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll roll with Shield. But yeah, you know, I pray that, you know. Oh, I guess it was a light bender. My bad. I guess I got that ability now. I don't know what that is exactly. I don't know what a light bender is. What am I gonna do? R2. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all.
What you see now is a pack. These enemies are weak on their own, but a group of them can be extremely dangerous. Eliminate them using an area of effectivity.
Okay, I like this light bender action. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. I appreciate y'all for tuning in too. We'll rock it out a little longer. I ain't got nothing to do in the morning.
Use abilities that inflict significant damage to a single target.
That ain't significant to me. But you know, playing the game with brothers and sisters, man, being able to talk to them, man, is good. It's healthy for us to talk to each other, because we never know, man. We don't know who is going through whatever they're going through, and or whatever situation they're dealing with. You know, it's good. It's good for us to try to, talk more and get out of this competition thing. I think, especially with with all the camps and stuff, this is a big competition thing, and we only compete with who? Ourselves. The only competition we can never overcome is ourselves. We can't keep competing against ourselves. All of us have the ability to do everything everybody else is doing. Let's compete with everybody else who not on the team. And that's just how I look at it, man. I'm just trying to find my way in this walk, man. I don't want this little dandelion on my back though. I'll get rid of this little dandelion. It's pretty powerful, this attack. I like that. Oh. Oh, what was that other attack I could use? Like something where I could just throw everybody out.
Oops. Something must have broken. Don't panic and try to hang on until I fix everything.
But anyway, it's a pretty cool game, man. I like this little light bender. I was mispronouncing it for a minute. Why? I don't know. It's normal. I can't read. I'm trying to use something else. They keep coming. Okay, got the shield going. I like this ability. Pretty sweet. Beast mode. One light. Israelite. Blowing stuff up. Pop, pop. Oh. Alright. Where this come from? I feel for the sword. Alright. Kind of feeling this game better than that. What was that I was playing? Star Wars. Oh, that's big.
I'm sure you'll like it.
Oh, I got a divine form. What the? What the? Beastie! That's what I'm talking about. We can tap into that divine form, man, and become overpowering. Nothing can touch us. I'm kind of feeling this game. Wish I had dreads. This little ponytail is really killing me.
Did you like it? I don't normally hand out the divine form. It's not even in this training course, but that was an emergency. Someday, you'll be able to use it without my assistance. In the real world, and not just a virtual space.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that divine
it's nothing.
form.
Do your best.
And
the desired results will follow.
I really gotta get rid of this belly.
There are many troubles on Alien.
Until I get rid of my belly in real
one
life, man, I'm gonna keep the belly on the game.
Go fight. Go save lives. Go make friends and gain more followers, and you will eventually become strong enough to take the next step and become a junior god. I am beginning to sound like Harita. That's it for now. You can return to the Divine Observatory or wherever you need to go.
I like this
You can
game.
stay if you like.
I like more
but I
games.
can't
I was
promise any
saying
more
that
fun.
on the series when I was playing Star Wars. That I like games where I can kind of develop my character and got to be subject to what would he say? Equip weapons and go to Tessa Temple. Where's Tessa Temple at? Yeah, I guess these more abilities I'll be able to tap into. Look at this guy. What do you got? I want that. So do I gotta get another one? And what's good, Elihu? Israel, what's good, bro? Just playing this game, man. You might have to come check back in, man. I went on a little spiel, man, to try to let people get familiar. I don't want to change my my dude though. I don't know what they asked me to do. Equip the item and leave the journal. What? I don't want to leave this guy. Oh, press option. Equip. There are 3 sections in the menu. Alright. Okay, get off. Each class has its own weapon that drop when you play the class. This class, the resident is shared and is not tied to the class. Okay, maybe I should read this out loud. It's on mobile? What? Oh snap! Did I do that? No, I didn't want to do that. What did I do? Artifact? What is artifact? If the target's health is less than 30%, the damage you inflict to them is increased by 2%? Okay, like that matters. It's on iPhone. You say waiting on that Android. It might not come to the Android. That Fortnite is cool, man. It's really not my speed because I really can't get the hang of it. Like I can last long though. I mean I always get down to like the top 10, the top. A couple times I got to the. One time I got to the top 2, and I got to. I wonder if I could change class. I don't know if I really want to. I don't want to be this guy with the horns, yo. It look kind of cool though. It looks sweet. I want to be this guy. Do I? Yeah, I have to be this guy. I wonder how you run. How you run? It's like, what the hell? Whatever. I guess that's like some type of. Oh no, I keep doing it. Yeah, Fortnite, man, it's cool, man. I can't really get the hang of it though. What's up with this guy? Why can't I be him? Alright, I'll be back, I guess. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's just not my speed. It don't seem real tactical. It's you know, it kind of act tactical for a while, but then when you get in like combat, it's really like, not really tactical. You can find guns, super overpowered guns, and it really like defeat the purpose of you doing anything. If you're doing anything outside of trying to find them type of guns, if you ain't got that super overpowered gun, you really. What is that? Players Unknown Battleground. It's the same way. Cause I thought that was I never played it, but it looked like it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it's what's the brother? I'm gonna highlight the brother. He got horns though. But I'm gonna highlight him. He got an angel halo. Yeah, player Unknown Battleground seems like it's more. Okay, so it is like that. See, that's what I want to play. I want to play some more realistic, where you know, dudes ain't building no tower over the top of my head and getting a jump on me. I understand that, you know, if you good at something, you good at something. But hey, I don't want nobody building nothing. Somebody behind me. It's weird. But I understand it's all fun. It's still a fun game though. I would it's on mobile. My iPhone is broke. I had an iPhone 6, but it broke. It like completely crashed on me. I was on Facebook and then it like froze up. Then it never came back on again. Yeah, it's done with. See, look at these guys. These guys are online with me. See him running? He's online with me. But he's not part of what I'm doing. So let me see if he don't want to talk. I'm gonna just keep following him and see if he stops. See, he's talking to everybody else trying to play the game. I'm trying to follow him.
Excellent choice. Each combat school is
no,
more than
I
just a
picked
set of
the brother.
skills. It is a special path, a
GTA
philosophy.
5. I got it on the PS3. Like I was saying before, man, it's cool, but people be on there acting
It is
cool,
time for you to learn
acting like
about
they,
the mission
you know,
of Alion's
from
gods.
the hood,
Come
and,
closer
and you
to the
just hear it in
model
their
of the
voice.
planet.
They out in Beverly Hills, and they just too much for me. It's just too much
Immortals are
fakeness
needed
going on. Like you got
Delicate
young
Island.
kids on there
This mission
just trying to be
will be your
trap
first.
guys, and it's just
Find out
like
what happened. Do whatever
it's
is
just too much,
necessary to
man.
accomplish that.
It was fun for a
Happened in
minute.
The Immortals
And
are
then,
planning
you
to
know, because I
hit
like
the
doing the
Verge
missions, I
hard.
like doing the big
How do they
missions
know?
where, because I
As
met a
though
brother
the
on there.
Immortals have nothing
Me and him
better
was
to do
doing
than
missions.
chase after those
You know,
fleeing
brother in the truth, man, we was doing missions on there. And then it got kind of weird.
The gods
Whatever.
will spend their time fending off the invaders and not
I just don't like all the commentary. And that don't be the commentary from the game, even though that's just as bad. But it be the people on there.
invasion, for example.
Exactly. Like you can just tell, you like, what did you talk? And then,
Another town has been
look, I
devastated.
pulled up on a couple dudes, man, and I was like, man, I want to get jumped into the gang. I'm talking all this stuff, so they laughing. We all having fun. But you know, you don't find people like that. You find the corny,
Yes, they sent Templars there.
the corny, uppity guys who don't understand what reality is. And you playing with them dudes, man,
I
and
read
it
in
kind of
the
take
internet
away
that after what happened in
from, because
EMR,
we see
the
this stuff all the
Immortals are planning
time,
to
so
hit
it's
the
not
Verge
like
hard.
something we want to fake. We just want to play a game, and they just like it's just too much. This is too much. I'm just trying to really, and then you know when you change your whole perspective on life, you really ain't trying to hear all that stupid talk. You're already playing a game that's kind of putting you into a type of situation that you know you really don't approve of, and then you gotta hear these dudes talking so corny. You just like, dude, just shut up and play the game. Why is you talking like that? This ain't real. You're not doing nothing. You don't have $1 million house and a $2 million car for real. But they think they do, and they just be blowing me. I gotta find out what am I doing. I don't know what this lady told me to do, but I don't want to choose her. But these guys look pretty cool. I can't holler at him. I really don't know what to do in this game. Yeah, it'd be like, I mean, I understand it's fun, like to say, hey man, I just bought this and just bought that, but they be like, yo son, I just murdered this bleak son, he over there in the cut, yeah, I mean, go check his body out, bro. Like, what are you talking about? He's not even there no more. So I'm kind of over that whole thing over there. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped it. I should have let y'all see it. But I'm kind of over that whole thing. I mean, yeah, I still got it on PS3. I haven't played it in months. Like, I play it, like, I used to play it, like, for a day, then I won't play it for, like, 3 months. Play it for a day, then won't play it for 5 months. It was just, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just be just too much. And then the music they be playing, I'm so sick of hearing Future in the background. Like, that don't make the game funner. That don't make the game more realistic. You playing this Future all loud. Mute your mic if you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Let yourself be subject to that type of reality you manifesting. No, I don't want to hear it, but you know, it is what it is. You know, that's the. See, this is the thing. You know, I'm complaining about it, but I took myself away from it because I'm like, well, that's the game. If you want to be, if you want to play that, you know, you got to be subject to that.
Teacher, how
And I
can you
really
say
don't want
that?
to be subject to that.
Innocent
So it
people
ain't
are
their
dying.
fault. It's just, you know, how the game should be played. You a game banger, so what else can you do but be all in that spirit of a game banging? So it just wasn't me. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Yeah, man, a lot of wannabe tough guys. But I understand it, though. It's just them having a chance to, you know, experience whatever they wanted to experience. And that's all video games is. There's a chance to experience what they want to experience. I'm playing this game now, and I'm acting like I'm this guy with this ponytail, which was dreads. And I'm a light bender. So,
I know that you immortals are always very busy saving the world, but you can make an invaluable contribution to science.
Indeed. So, you know, all games, you know, you have to really enjoy them, you have to accept that reality for a moment.
Our teacher has been studying
not really accept that reality,
and
but
he needs
be
ether imprints of
into
immortals.
that reality that they putting for a moment. You laughing at my gut? Yeah, I got a gut now. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of this stomach.
You just have to put your
and
hand on this device.
I mean, I used to be embarrassed, and it's like
hopeful,
weird, but I was
but we
embarrassed.
could be on
like,
the verge of unraveling one of the most ancient mysteries.
But then I come to a point where if you want to change something, change it. So I'm on this whole workout thing. I think I'm gonna try to.
This project will shed light on the origins of the universe. You see how important this is?
I'm gonna record me trying to go on this weight loss journey. So I got a month to lose this weight because I'm supposed to be in Memphis on the 18th doing this show. So if anybody in Tennessee, man, I'm be in Memphis on the 18th doing a music show with a couple brothers and sisters, and we're gonna rock that out. I don't know what this guy's talking about. This project will shed light on the origins of the universe. You see how important this is? No, because I haven't listened. Leave and imprint and knowledge of angel, whatever.
People from the times before
so yeah, I'm
AI
gonna be in
knew
Memphis,
things
man.
about
I'm
the
gonna try to
world
do this show, and
that we can only
I'm gonna make
speculate
it like a whole deal. Me trying to lose a little weight at least, man. I think I'm about 240 now. I want to say 240. I've been for my young life, from about till I won't say from, but till about 21, I was about 198, and then I jumped up to 240 around about 22, 23. Then I lost it again. I got back down to 200, and then since like. More, I say from 20. I lost it in 2013. I'm 30 now. 2013 will be 5 years ago. So 30 take away 5 will leave me. 30 take away 5 will leave me 25. So I guess I like 25, 24. When I had got down from 240 again, because I was slim, got big, lost it. Got big again. So I'm going at it again, man, and this time I'm gonna be more conscious of what I was doing, because I realized I was putting on weight when I was like 24 and 25. Again, I'm like, dang, why I'm putting this weight on again? But I wasn't doing nothing to change it. I would do like little workouts, like sit-ups and stuff, but I wasn't doing it every day. I was doing it every now and then because I was satisfied. But once I lose it again, man, I'm gonna be more focused and more in tune into my life.
They took their knowledge to their graves. And what people learned in the times of
Eli
was lost during the dark times.
Yeah, I would think so. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to lose this again, man. Now we only have scattered fragments
and several rather vague legends.
I'm gonna try not to be.
We know only one thing for sure.
The
ancients embraced the secrets of ether in a way that is yet unattainable for us.
What's the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna be showing my body all like that, but
at least we know that those secrets exist.
It may be
our research is an attempt to unravel
so I'm gonna try to show my body in a way where y'all can see that I'm progressing, if I'm progressing or not, but without taking my shirt off, so to speak. You planning on losing pounds too, man? Cause I'm 240. I'm gonna say I'm 240. I ain't take the scale. Last time I checked the scale, I was 230, and I felt a whole lot bigger than 230. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get down about. I'm gonna try to, for a month from here to May 18th, I can at least lose 10 pounds at the least. But my goal is to get 20. If I can drop 20, I feel a whole lot better about myself. So I'm gonna try to get down to 220. And then I really want to lose 40 pounds in about a month and a half. I know that sounds kind of weird, and I'm really not taking the proper steps to do that right now. It's been 2 days. I've been hitting my endurance bag, getting my endurance, but I ain't really been going hard like yesterday. Well, this is the third day. So yesterday, the first day I felt real good on my workout. Second day I felt real good on my workout, but today I didn't really feel too good. I had to drink some wine. No, not really a bodybuilder, but I just want to get down. Because I always been like a stocky dude. I always been muscle. I always had muscle on me. So I'm really just trying to lose the weight.
The legends say that in the beginning, the world was full of darkness. Here is the first mystery. What was that darkness?
So I'm just trying to get back to that.
Was it just nothingness? Or something
else? Because my kids always make fun of me. They do it unconsciously. But they were like, Dad, why your stomach so big? And they walking around with these 6-packs. I'm like, because you're going to get a whooping. That's why it's so big. So, but they right. They like that. You teach us about health. You tell us how important it is not to be greedy and not to do this. Well, why your stomach so big? And
then
kids bring you that hard truth. So
the second question
with my
is,
kids, and
where
then
did
I look in the mirror all the time.
From
like,
outside of our world? Did it just appear on its
so
own?
I'm on that change, and I'm going to maybe put up a video. Cause my phone is tore up, so I gotta use my wife's phone. I'm gonna try to put up a video tomorrow of what I look like in just 3 days, which is no change at all. But I'm gonna just progress
Boiling
from there.
ether flooded the world.
And then,
slowly, it condensed
like that,
and turned into matter.
Y'all see that
Many
type of
suns
progression
appeared,
going
and
through.
planets started revolving around them.
Be a part of that. But yeah, I'm kind of sick of being.
Other sciences study what happened afterwards. If you want to know more, ask geologists and evolutionary biologists.
I thought about eating 1 meal a day, and after I eat that 1 meal, I say, well, 2 meals ain't bad. Then after I eat 2 meals, I say, well, 3 meals ain't bad. After I eat 3 meals, I say, well, 4 meals ain't bad. After I eat 4 meals, I think you get where I'm going. I can't self-control, man. I gotta now look, I could do all this stuff spiritually. But physically, it's just like, yo, what's up? What's up with the physical, bro? So I gotta kind of show that even in that, because you can say all this and all that, but if you ain't healthy, you can't say you a servant of the Most High and then you walk around here barely can climb upstairs. It just don't add up. So I'm trying to get my physical where my spiritual should be. My third day, I did my sit-ups. I got this ball, the little exercise ball, and doing it on there is a lot harder, like than doing it on the floor. Cause I could do a lot of sit-ups on the floor, but on the ball, you kind of like stretch your upper body and your lower body, and you kind of got to bring it all together. It's like an extreme crunch. So I get a lot more. I feel a lot more pain when I do it. You know what I'm saying? That no pain, no gain action. So. When I do it, it feel a lot better on the ball. And like I said, I hit my endurance bag. It's not a heavy bag, punching bag, so you can't punch it hard. It's only for punching for a while. Light punches. So I hit on that for about 30 minutes, man, get a good sweat. But today I didn't really get a good sweat. Maybe I wasn't thinking about maybe I didn't go as hard as I did the first 2 days because I was super into it. But I know tomorrow I got to change that, and I got to really buckle down and really focus on what I'm doing. And I've been doing these back lifts too, and trying to strengthen my back. My lower back been killing me, man. Been killing me for some years now. Since about 2013, man. It's been kind of hectic. No, matter of fact, even younger than that, I remember going to the hospital when I was like 18 or 19 because of my back. So I really got to work on my back. Something wrong with my back, and I know the weight ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse. So I gotta really focus on doing my back. So what I do is I lay on my stomach, and I lift up like I would do sit-ups, just in reverse. And I really feel it. Like I get up, I'm like, oh man, it's at the top of my back, and it's at the lower of my back. So I know that's a good workout. Yeah. You laughing at what is Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water lately. I've been drinking a lot of water with what you call that? Apple cider vinegar in it. Just trying to add like little elements to help me burn the fat off. So I really want to burn the fat off. Indeed. Indeed. And I know that for a fact that, you know, I kind of can't allow myself to have, to do anything without the Most High. Nothing. I realized that a while ago, man, that I can't do nothing without the Most High. So I got to do it with the Most High in mind, and I can accomplish it. Like I say, spirituality, man, I feel like I overcame a lot, and I can link into a lot. And I done talked to brothers who I thought was like, man, 100, who didn't need no help. They told me that they can't overcome certain things spiritually.
The essence of existence.
I'm like, man, I'm beyond
that.
It is
the origin of our world.
I'm trying to encourage them. And I could do that, but my physical is like, boy, back. You ain't about life. So I'm trying to get my action, trying to show my action, which is inside on the outside. And people it's just that simple. I mean, I know people are more acceptable
ether turned into what we call matter,
what they see,
and maybe
it's just that simple, man.
Into time and space.
So I want to reflect what's in the inside on the outside, so I
thicker
can,
parts
of
be that
full
ether
light.
became human
and I think
ether
it's
bodies.
a good thing for
the
all
essence
of us
of life. The stronger the body, the more magical powers it has.
So that's what I'm working on now. This weight
when
loss
you
thing.
Use your powers, you are manipulating ether,
one of the brothers,
fundamental
man,
element of
existence.
existence.
He a brother from back in the day. You know, I used to hoop, used to dunk, used to all the stuff. He put on the post. He like, man, just get back to hooping and stop eating the little Debbies. And I'm like, yo, I laughed at him, but I'm saying in my head, I can't get away from these Debbies. And it ain't the Debbies. I don't even like little Debbies. It's just the food. I just can't. I just love food. I love eating. But I always ate like that. But the thing was, I was super active when I ate. I remember my family used to make fun of me all the time. Like, this dude about to come here and eat up everything. But I was the fittest one in the family. I was the fittest one on the block. I was the fittest one in the hood. I mean, that's just how I was. I was just super fit, big. I wasn't tallest. I wasn't the tallest. I was 5'11". I say 6 feet on a good day. But I was muscular. I had the juice, man. I had the juice. I ain't crying, y'all. I'm gonna go on mute for a second. But no, man, I had the juice, man. And looking back at our life, you know, you think about all the accomplishments and all the glory days. We don't have to stop in glory days. We don't have to be subject to what people say we got to be subject to. I be seeing photos of people 40 years old looking 10 times better than I did when I was 18. So I'm like, yo, wait a minute. I'm gonna get my juice together. Ain't no reason not to. You say drink lemon water in the morning. I'm about to drink.
Teacher,
I ain't saying silly stuff.
Yes, they are.
Skip breakfast. Look, I don't even like breakfast.
But even more terrifying.
Yeah, that's all I gotta do is get back to it. Get back to it, man. I remember when I lost a lot of weight twice. I lost a lot of weight in 2010. I lost a lot of weight in 2013. Like, I had gained it a lot in like 2009, 2008. And that was the first time I was ever fat ever in my life. And then I had lost it in like 2010, 2011. Got little, man, little. And then I gained it again. Then I lost it again in 2013. Got little again. Then I gained it again. So ever since 2013, this bitch just been it. And now it's like a beer belly, man. It's like a belly you can't get rid of. It's like one of them bellies that shouldn't exist type bellies. What am I supposed to be doing? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Gods can change the world.
But I wonder how I run faster. But eat breakfast. Oh no. Eating is a part of my being. So I have to find lighter things to eat. I have the worst self-control ever. So I have to find, like now, like for like a few hours ago, I had ate some lettuce, but I had seen some sloppy Joe meat the wife had made, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw a little this sloppy Joe meat on my lettuce. So I threw a little sloppy Joe meat on my lettuce. It was terrible. And after I ate it, I'm like, why? And I always do that. I always eat stupid stuff, and I'll be like, why? So, you know, I'm just trying to overcome that. But I am doing this now. I am eating, sloppy Joe. Oh my God. And one thing, you know, my wife, man, she has become like, I don't know the proper term for it, but she like the coldest to me. And you know, a lot of people can vouch for her. She's like the coldest at cooking and baking. And you know, we have a business we call Manna Sweets. Y'all can check out her Instagram called Manna Sweets. And she bakes the most amazing cakes. People order from her from all over the city. It's a little TV show, and they do like a little city TV show going on. They had ordered something from us, and they had put it in the TV show. It's on my page, and they mentioned it on a show. So she like super cold. It's a legit business. We trying to get established, you know, worldwide, hopefully. But city-wise, man, we got a lot of customers, and we just trying to make sure we can continue that to continue that growth with that, and you know, day-to-day basis, it's a struggle with that, trying to be self-sufficient. You know, you would think it'll be easy if you got people who come and buy from you, but it's not. You gotta pay for stuff. Like the money that you get from people, you gotta buy stuff with it. Like, what? That's not part of the game. But actually it is. So, you know, you might get an order, you might think you have all this money, and then you look up, you're like, I ain't even got half the money that I thought that I even had, because I had to buy all this stuff just to make the cake. So it's a task, man. You know, we do pray that it become more lucrative, so we can be more self-sufficient and do more stuff. And then I open up the door for us to get into more healthy stuff and not worry about going broke and not having no money. So, you know, everything is a struggle, man, but we had a faith that we can do it. We not accepting failure. And failure is not something we should accept. Because with any race on the planet, failure doesn't supposed to apply to us in the sense of us tapping in with the Most High. Now, you're going to fail all the time if you're trying to do something that ain't got nothing to do with the Most High. And even if you're trying to get into it with the Most High, tapping, you're going to fail in the process of trying to get that full ability to link in with the Most High and serve Him first wholeheartedly. Because the scriptures say in Matthew 6, seek Him and all things shall be added to you. So we just trying to make sure we do what we supposed to do with these laws, statutes, and commands, and then things will come full circle. But even with that, trying to lose weight with her cooking these delicious meals is so impossible. I don't eat a lot of her cakes no more, which I was doing, but I eat everything else. Like the kids don't be one, they be like, oh, we full, we good, Dad.
As though the immortals have nothing better to do.
I ain't gonna finish that sloppy Joe? Son, that sloppy Joe was begging. So I'm at the table eating scraps off the sloppy Joe, man. It's so pathetic, but it is what it is. But I'm trying to overcome that, get more self-discipline, and be stronger, man. Be stronger in what I need to be stronger in. Oh yeah. Sam's Club, they break your head in, but we don't have a membership, but we know somebody with a membership. We work that out. We work that out pretty nice. Indeed, Brother James. We got to manifest our own thing. And it's that simple. Just saying that. It's I know saying it is easier than doing it, of course. But saying it and then applying a necessary step towards what you're saying, well, it's very healthy, man. So we did that. So we do have a legit business called Manna Sweet. We don't have a store front, but Father willing, we can get that popping. But we did take the necessary steps to try to make this thing something. And we call it the Manna Sweet so we don't get away from the Most High. A brother, we had sat down at the round table, man. A brother brought out the good idea to call it that, and we rolled with it because we don't want to get away from the Most High. We can't do it. Anything outside of the Most High is failure. We trying to link in with the only one who can succeed, who made it possible to succeed. So that's in all things, man. So even with that, we just trying our best to do that, and she never even with the school for none of the stuff she do, and she is one of the coldest people at doing this stuff.
We're believed to be a backward and primitive species, but look how they're dressed. These rats have style.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't think I'd make it. Those creatures appeared out of nowhere. We were ordered to chase a few rats off Dankit, but there was a whole army of them. Many mortals have gone missing here lately, but we didn't think we'd run into the Reapers of Death.
Yeah, every time you try to put the Most High aside, especially after you know that he exists, and after you know it's a real spiritual thing called the Most High, and you try to do things outside of it after the fact you've been doing things with the Most High, he gonna be like, Negro, please, you really, you know what I'm saying? It's like
not much come to think of it.
It's backwards, man. We shouldn't want to do nothing outside of the Most High anyway, because he's the one that's going to give us the ability to accomplish stuff. It's retarded. It's like us trying to breathe air without lungs. Why would we take our lungs out then try to breathe air? It's stupid. You can't do nothing without the lungs. So that's how I just try to look at life, man. Like making sure the most, no ways putting it in my mind how important and powerful and real, because a lot of Israelites don't even believe the Most High is real. They just believe that they are circumvented into some type of situation where they gotta be Israelites. No, he's actually real. But I call him the creator of creation, because I'm not about to subject him to just me personally, just how I'm able to function. This ain't everybody's way, and I pray y'all don't take me as being disrespectful. It's my way. I can't subject him to a name because I don't want to put him in no bottle. I want him to always, in my mind, be the one thing that cannot be controlled. That cannot be controlled or cannot be subject to any idea I want him to be. I want him to always be who he's meant to be, and that is the creator of creation, who I believe did manifest a people to be the light on the earth to show how powerful he really is, because he knew people are retarded. Even in Genesis, he said it repented him that he even made the men, because everybody, they wicked him. So he wanted us to be the people that are able to show his light upon the earth. And do we accept that challenge? No, a lot of us don't. But I'm willing to accept that
both men
challenge.
and women.
But I gotta first make sure he's on a pedestal above any rational thinking. I try to, I want him to be above me trying to think of who he is. Like I don't want him to be a friend. I don't want him to be a buddy. I want him to be something so above my means consistently that I'm always in a race to try to to try to figure a way to serve him better. And in that way, I can never get too comfortable and get too lazy in my doings for the Most High. And that's just how I am. I'm not telling y'all to be like that, but that's just how I am. I'm just trying to find a way consistently that I'm bettering myself, man. There's a lot of stupid stuff I done did in the truth, and I'm trying to, you know, I have overcome a lot of stupid stuff. I done did a lot of stupid stuff, and then I'm trying to overcome these stupid things that I was doing. Then I overcame a lot, and then I went backwards, and then I'm coming back forward again. So, and I'm trying to figure out, why do I keep taking steps back and forward? It's because I'm putting him in the same conversation as I would do an elder or something. You know what I'm saying? No, he above all that. He ain't my buddy. He ain't my friend. He above all that. He told me if I ain't on my P's and Q's, my kids gonna suffer. So no, a buddy can't have that ability. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put him, make sure he's above anything that I'm able to think about. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with the Most High, man. He's just above anything that I can try to perceive as. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Some entity that I can connect to. You know, he's not saying he above me not connecting, but I'm saying he above anything that I can perceive as something. You know, I can't perceive him as human. It don't make no sense. I looking at a flower. Can't no man make no flower. Just look at something as a dandelion when you get up in the morning. Can't no man make them dandelions open and close. Fear.
Something's changed.
So I'm beyond trying to really call him a name, because it doesn't have it kind of put him as a human. Then he just like me. I'm human. I got a name. I got a bunch of names. So I'm trying to, like, even though I know he has a name, but I'm putting him above that just so me personally, in my own salvation, Philippians, can figure out my own salvation with fear and trembling. And I can't tremble if I put him on the same level as a human or human quality. He above that. Again, I have not met nobody who can make a dandelion open and close in the morning. And then open, you know, I have not met nobody who do that. So that's just how I am, because I know this thing's bigger than me, and I know this thing, and I want to be a part of this thing. Something that's bigger than me, I want to be a part of it, and I want to be a part of it, so I have to figure out a way to be a part of it, and not make lightweight of this thing that's so powerful. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. You gotta forgive me if I ramble, but that's just how I am, man. This thing is not no lightweight thing to me. I experienced some stuff, man, that it's just full circle. I know for a fact he's real, and if you don't, and this is how you don't believe he's real. It's just this simple. The stuff that you do, and you do it still. You can't believe it real. You know it's wicked. You know it's stupid to do, and you still do it. You can't believe it real, because scriptures say his eyes is on Israel constantly. So if you do something stupid, either you just don't care for that moment that the Most High is looking, which is worse than not believing that he's real, because you saying, "Oh yeah, you real, but I don't care that you're looking. I'm gonna do what I want to do." So. I'm trying to stay in that realm of, I know he real, I know he looking, so I'm not gonna do stupid stuff, and I can still have fun in my life. It's like it's over. It don't cut out the fun, it cut out the wickedness, it cut out the stupidity, it cut out the things that I shouldn't do. Hope that makes sense. I don't know, I guess I'm freeing all these people, I guess I'm supposed to. This game pretty cool, man. I like this better. I wish I didn't have this tag along with me, kinda kind of making me feel like I can't handle business. But whatever, we can tag along. So what is my subject? Eliminate the who? The carry-on. What the heck? Where did dude go? Alright, eliminate the who, the carry-on. I guess I didn't do. That's like 0%. Go to Tesla Temple, foil the Reaper's plans. I guess I gotta turn off all these. I'm gonna turn off all these little light, little glowing things. Hopefully that do something. Yo, do that. Why you staying there? Well, wait a second. I'll talk to you in a second. Let me turn this on. Alright, buddy, what's up with you? Can't talk to you? I can't talk to this guy? I thought I could. I thought I could walk up and talk to him. Whatever. He on his own thing. He do his own thing. What time is it? Oh man, it's almost 5 o'clock where I'm at. Yikes. I am up. I am uppity up. Oh, man, where the rest of these beasts?
Attack!
I wonder how did I tap into that other stuff that was going on. I had another ability.
Verds. Yeah, I can never remember. Anyway, those rats are dangerous only if you run into a pack of them.
Oh dang, maybe I should. Oh man, I should have brought them.
Yana, give me strength.
Let's go back. Let's go back one time. Let's go back. I saw another one. I saw another one of them little burrow thing back here. It said I gotta blow up the carry-on burrow. See if you want one. Nope. There's another one like that though. I've never seen. Maybe that was one. Let's see. Oh boy. Here we go. I hear it. Here we go. Guess not. Guess I didn't. Oh. I guess I didn't see one. Oh, see that? That one just did something. Y'all seen that? This one just definitely did something. Whatever. I guess it's dead now. Move forward, apprentice. Man, what's that? I like this light bender stuff, man. It's pretty sweet. Oh, I can transform now. Oh, wait. Wait, where the rest of them? Get them all here. Get them all here. I ain't gonna transform till they are here. Whatever. Oh. L2 after I do some amazing stuff. That's cool. What's all this stuff? I'll make sure I do this. I ain't about to go back and do all of these though. I wonder if there's anything to do even better. I don't see it on my task list. Might not do all of those. Oh, what's this guy? What's up? What's up, guy?
See that giant carrion over there? He looks like he's in command here. Let's take him down.
Who is this guy? What is he doing? Why is he here? Easy money. He didn't even touch me. Look at my health. My health is down in the left corner down here. He ain't doing nothing different. He's dipping. He got a lot of shield on him. Oh, now I'm getting some trouble. Get that third time. Whoa, come on. I didn't know he was fighting. You was already scratching me. My health do recover. I didn't know I was in a fight yet. He got some super claws. How do I Okay, I kind of see. Oh, snap. Oh, man, come on. I kind of see now with the blue gear. I want to use a super attack. How do I get my zip game on? How do I like zip past? What are these for? Oh, that's square. I like this game. I like this game better than that other stuff. But I gotta finish that other stuff too, man. Gotta finish that other stuff too. I gotta figure out like what I'm supposed to do to what's it called? Like put points on my attributes or something. I don't know if that's something. Oh, here. I want to try that. Special offer. I'm not purchasing nothing. Get out of here. So I beat that mission. Connect. What's up? I'm going to a new place. Oh, that's still loading. Alright. Oh, dang. What do I do? Skyforge, the Skyforge is pretty dope, man. I gotta get me some sleep. Tired. But I'm about to definitely try to play this more off. It's pretty sweet. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. What is that saying? This serene island in the middle of the forest lake has suddenly become a threat. Residents of nearby villages are surrounding the alarm. They have discovered a buried lair on the island. From there, evil creatures are attacking the peaceful village of Dawn Plateau. You have to restore peace in the serene land because it's one of the few places still untouched by the armies of invasion. Man, listen. Well, how much they paying? I need my money. How much they paying me to secure this place? Dankit Island. I need about 200 mil. 200 mil guaranteed money. And another 100 mil signing bonus. That's what I'm looking at here. I ain't seen how I be bending this light. Oh man, this a low scene? This is ridiculous. What's going on, PS4? You are unable to join groups. You have declined the invitation. I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Alright. Whatever. I'm going back to. Wait. Where can I go? Installing. That's not done yet. So what can I do? So what's this? Oh, maybe I can go here. Oh, that's campaign. Dang, there's a lot of. Yo, this game is huge. Look at all these lands, all these towns and stuff. This is pretty. Well, it's probably not that huge. Just look at the town we just left. I just went through a little pathway. So it's probably not like a real open world game. But I barely did anything there. I'm checking out. Nope, still installing. See, this is what I did. I downloaded the game and they were saying I can play the first player while the rest of the game is downloaded. And I can't show y'all what happens to download because it will just go to a blank screen. It's like a little screen where blue is faces and jumping around. I can't show y'all. I'm trying to go back to this. But Skyforge is pretty dope, man. I like this. I wish I could oh, okay. Skyforge is pretty dope. I do want to continue fighting for a little bit more, just to try to get my. Okay, let's do it. Let's press option. See what's going on. See equipment. Okay, abilities. All right, let's see. Triangle, nothing. LT and triangle, nothing. Abilities, basic stance, incarnation of light. I gotta really these trophies. What's player versus player abilities? Player versus whatever. Okay. I got no new abilities. What is this artifact that I don't too much care about? What'd you say, Brother James? Indeed, man. Just pray He just have a mercy on a lot of us. That we, I pray He see that we trying to do what He asks. Just have a lot of, just basically, mercy, man. Mercy. That's what we need. We need a lot of it. I don't know what this is talking about. What I got in my bag? I wish I knew what this stuff was. Get this little dandelion out my hand, yo. I gotta figure out everything that they allow me to do. But for now, I'm gonna get one more fight in. And I'm gonna turn it in. Shalom, glory be to the most, glory be to the most. You gotta give me your name so I can shorten up my response to you. But Shalom. I'm gonna try to get one more fight in and I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. Why can't I go to this place? But I guess I can't do nothing else. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna figure out a way to turn this thing up. Yeah, man, I have fun talking to y'all, man. Enjoy y'all company. I went on a little rant, but it's good. It's healthy for us to talk and really talk, especially talk to brothers and sisters in the truth. 'Cause we trying to wrap our head around this thing and put it in our day-to-day. Trying to exercise some fruit, man, and try to really be productive. These some casual looking people. Where am I? So this guy.
Immortality gives you many privileges. Let me introduce myself. I'm Alcibiades. They call me the god of social life. Well, always staying on top of things, isn't it a divine power?
Oh. Of course, I really want to fight.
Common people welcome blindfolded sorcerers. They always give a helping hand to those who need it. Well, this is all very romantic, but absolutely useless.
I agree.
If you want to shine in the capital, you don't need the help of some ancient wizard.
Okay. Bid farewell.
Are you? Good luck in your battles. I hope we will enjoy your company again soon.
Is that like me screenshotting this thing? Was it L2? Alright, let's see. Just want to fight one more time. Can anybody help me with that? Okay. Yep, this is definitely gonna send me to bed. What are we doing right now? This is high heels out here kicking. You need to cover up your body, sister. Is she a sister? It don't matter. Cover up your body. Out here looking all crazy. What you doing over here? You good? You good? What's wrong? I got something for you. Protection from you. Your conversation. What am I supposed to be doing? Why am I in this casual city with all these abilities? I don't know what to do, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and lay down. I'm not talking to Ebenezer no more. Maybe I can talk to these guys in the green. One more fight. Come on, I'm itching for one more fight. We can go on about our business. Nope. What's up with y'all? Why are they dancing? Hey, whatever. Let's get it. Bop, 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 bop. Wow, bop, 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 bop. Let's get it. Bop, 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 bop. Be right back if he's still here. Oh, this is a bunch of users right here. Bunch of lames over here, son. Look at these lames. Let me see, can I say something to them? Nope. Yes, not. How can I talk? Okay, here we go. Y'all. Don't run. Oh man, they knew it was coming. Y'all lames. Y'all lames. Y'all lames. All of y'all in the circle is lame. Is lame. Is lame. Is lame in the circle. In the circle. In the circle. What? You got a monster with you, yeah? Well, I can't be too much more. Oh, they laughing. You laughing. You laughing. with some HAs. HAs, HA. Alright. I'm out of here because there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do. Did you jump at me, bro? Did you jump at me, bro? You around here with these little thought boxes, man. You think yeah, I know what you want. I'm out of here. I'm out of there. You want some other stuff. There's nothing else to do. Can't talk to that person. Can't do that. Alright, I really want to go. One more city. I really don't want to do one more city. One more, and I'm gone. Hopping in the bus. Taking off. Get some good sleeps. Get some good sleeps. You know what was funny? I don't think this thing will last as long as I'm playing, which is weird. So if I cut it short,
you know why? Gods should be worshipped from a distance.
If I cut it short, I don't think this will save to my YouTube. Well, whatever. Maybe it don't need to.
Good day.
Alright, y'all. Shalom. I'll get back with y'all as soon as possible.